talking about UPSC, we all know the numbers, how the funnel works, how difficult it is to become one, and people waste years after years, chasing that. How do you see that craze even today?
I think we have this mindset of a permanent government job, and it's at all levels. And in the pecking order, the cream is the civil servant, right? So that then becomes an aspiration, because you are permanent job security, and also a misplaced sense of I will have power. I'm firmly of the opinion, if you follow rules and do your job as you're meant to do, you will never have power. It is only when you start, dispensing that rule which otherwise needs to be just rolled out, that's when power actually comes in.
Very powerful.
Right? It's like a mirage. Permanent job, I will have power, so to speak, I will decide things, and that drives people. And I think it's the security and the permanency, apart from whatever else it offers, which is a large part of the chase. Because, once you're in what is called the system, it's the steel framework that runs the country, the governance, the systems, the structure, and you want to be a part of it, and that is the pull. And obviously it is very harsh, just like in any other competitive exam, where slots are limited, but the aspirants are many. And so automatically it will be harsh. You see, it's not the system that is harsh. I think it is the design of trying to get, access to limited seats by a huge bunch of people automatically creates the competition, automatically creates bad spaces where people then, I think also the other thing that really works, and you're saying UPSC, I think it stems back to our education system.
Correct.
Where you're always compared to the other person. So you're striving to beat the other person rather than focusing on yourself and saying, I need to excel. If I've done this time, I need to do this much better next time. No, I'm more worried about what did he do? How did he do it? Let me ask him. I need to do this better than him. So that also creates its own stresses and strains. So I think it's the nature of the beast. Competitive exams, by definition and by design, will drive this behavior, will definitely have rejection patterns. It happens at school.
Correct.
Right? If there are kids who are doing very well, the teacher tends to be nice and promote those kids, and can be quite harsh with those who are not performing, whereas some of them need to be handled better, because I've seen a lot of poor performers in regular schools who go out of the system and shine and flower and become brilliant because they have the space. Right? And I think critically what is missing is validation. You don't have to do the best to be validated. If you've done 3 things out of 10 things well, you still need to be validated. And all of this then leads into this whole attitude of competition, attitude of rejection, and feeling dejected because you haven't been able to, achieve something. And sometimes I feel, okay, I haven't achieved it. I may have had a bad day. Because sometimes the best child who gets 100% all the time gets 60 because he's not feeling well. And it's one exam, and that is my problem, that one exam that defines the life of a person or a child, that one exam, that to me is a problem, because you can have a bad day.
Absolutely. And we are in one such space where, we talk to a lot of aspirants, people who have taken this particular exam. They get into B schools. Again, the competition is very fierce there. A lot of them tell that, I have had a stellar mark record, but on that day I could not perform. And that defined who I am as a student. And that's sad, because then that person has to wait another year to write that particular exam and get into it.